R.J. O'Brien is the largest independent futures commission merchant in the world. We clear and execute derivative trades on all global exchanges. So that means futures and options on futures. We've been around for 100 plus years, established in 1914. Currently, we have 6 different locations globally, but we have clients essentially all over the world. We knew that we had issues with AP in terms of processing invoices and in terms of actually the efficiency from start to finish. Ultimately, we started the process and we actually pulled the plug just because we were not happy with the current project, current scope, and then the end result. The pandemic happened, and then there was an actual need because we no longer had individuals to process paper invoices because no one's in the office. And then we started the project to find a new AP. Always finding best in class for a company like RJO is key. We did go out to the marketplace to find those specialists in AP. We did have a short list of maybe 3 to 4 firms. SoftCo was one of the strongest contenders initially. Their solution was very robust. The GUI, the interface that non-accountants use. I think that's a big deal, and we spent a lot of time with our current ERP system and doing that project, and we knew that it looked more like a GL, and we wanted something that was easy to use for users. The approval process had to be very strong. We didn't want users logging into a system unnecessarily. If they just had to approve an invoice, they can do it via email.
The main goal for us with SoftCo was really to finally have an actual AP system that can centralize everything, that we can use globally as well. So SoftCo is being used by all our AP teams. We try to also make sure that every region uses SoftCo the same way. So that way we can have cross-training, we can have teams, we're trying to have teams supporting each other. It was a huge improvement for us.
Invoices have been growing even since the implementation of SoftCo. We haven't had to increase our headcount to be able to have the visibility and be able to leverage global AP process has been really key in us, the company, keeping our head count down. Another key benefit is controls. Having oversight on who's approving invoices, when invoices meet certain thresholds. Are we keeping in line with all of our internal control objectives of the company to make sure that we're paying invoices in accordance to certain thresholds. Pre-SoftCo, we had AP processes disjointed globally. And what that really meant was nothing can be paid until that specific jurisdiction was able to touch the invoice. Post-SoftCo, what we've seen is a more consistent approach, but also approach that it doesn't really matter if a certain location is able to process invoice. That can be picked up with another individual in another time zone in the same efficient manner, and the invoice will get processed efficiently.
SoftCo support is very responsive, very useful for us, as I say, for 2 things, mainly maintenance, perfect for us, very quick to answer. And when it comes to having a more personalized experience with SoftCo, that's really great. I feel that SoftCo really takes care of us when it comes to having new features that we're trying to implement specifically for us. They are always easy to work with. They are always asking the right question from our perspective, making sure that they understand exactly what our requirements. So it's very agreeable to work with SoftCo.
I would definitely recommend SoftCo. I think we've had good success with this partnership, and we look forward to continuing that as we move forward.